Now, for something a little different. It's Bond. There is a really good page on Wikipedia which exhaustively lists every firearm that James Bond has ever used. It's a roll call of groovy guns from the Dragunov, the Spaz 12, the Heckler & Koch, the Glock, to the better-known Uzi and AK-47. There is only one sporting gun, the Holland & Holland Royal, used in the film Moonraker. But now there's another, and I'm in London to meet its maker. Stuart, that's probably the best advertising you can get in the world, isn't it?
I think we were very, very lucky to be featured in the Bond film. It's one of those things that you never really expect it to happen. I mean, watching Bonds when I was younger, then suddenly I never even dreamed, ever to have a gun in a Bond film, it's incredibly exciting. And at times I still have to pinch myself a bit about things. But it's we'll see. I haven't seen the movie yet. From what I understand, it is used for a long duration during it when he's actually defending Skyfall itself, which is his father's estate. So it's going to be really exciting, and I really look forward to seeing that on the big screen.
Now, come on, you must have paid them a couple of £1 million to get the rifle in there.
Oh, absolutely, 3 to 4 million. No, actually, what happened was we were very lucky. One of the armourers came to the store, and he was looking around Mayfair because obviously there's Purdy's, Holland's, William Evans, William & Son, Beretta. So there's a number of gun makers here. And they came by and they were looking around and said, "Do you do double rifles?" We said we did. One of the gentlemen came down, had a look, went back and had a few more meetings with a few other people. And eventually they came through and said, we'd be really interested in doing some work with that. So, yeah. There's no other way to put it, but that's what happened, really.
Did you feel like you'd been cast?
I don't know if I felt like I'd been cast, but it was definitely, I don't know what I felt. It was more, let's wait and see if it actually happens first. I think that's what it came down to. And then when Greg Williams's book, Skyfall, Bond on Set, which is the sort of filming of Skyfall, came out, and there's Daniel Craig sitting on the front cover holding the 500 Nitro, next to an Aston Martin DB5. That was very exciting, and from that it's we've had a lot of people inquiring. I think a lot of people knew about us before, but we've sort of been known more as the professional's choice. So we make guns to be used in the field. These are guns that if you've got a professional hunting career, you want something that's reliable and accurate. That's been our market so far. But I think that the Bond film has actually brought to a lot of people's attention the fact that we are out there, we're affordable, and at the same time we do have a reliable gun on the market. So, Bond is back. Skyfall is in cinemas now. The story goes that the much-loved gun expert and Shooting Times columnist Geoffrey Boothroyd wrote to Ian Fleming in the 1950s, suggesting that the Beretta 418 Bond had in Dr. No was a bit flimsy, and suggesting the Smith & Wesson Centennial Airweight as long as it came with a Burns Martin triple-draw holster. Fleming, who had little interest in guns, said yes, but should Bond use an automatic? Boothroyd reluctantly suggested the Superlight Walter Polizeipistola Kurz, originally built in 1929 and now known universally as the Walther PPK. Imagine Geoffrey's horror when Bond turns up in From Russia with Love with a Walther PPK drawn from a Burns Martin holster. However, imagine his delight when he learns that Q's real name is Major Boothroyd. If you are watching this on YouTube, click on the link to see the trailer for Skyfall, and if you want to have a look at some delicious double rifles, go to andersonwheeler.co.uk. The British government may not have a love affair with guns, but Bond does, and Bond works for the British government.